Belleview, Florida, a small city in Marion County, has a rich history that reflects its evolution from a rural settlement to a community known for its small-town charm. The area that would become Belleview was first noted for its natural beauty, centered around a body of water originally called 9 Mile Pond, named for its distance from the larger settlement of Ocala, about 9 miles to the north. This pond, now known as Lake Lillian, served as a key geographical feature and gathering point for early inhabitants. Before European settlement, the region was frequented by Native American groups, including Seminole bands led by figures like Osceola, who used the area around Lake Lillian as a resting place. The first recorded white settler was J.F. Pellet Sr., a South Carolinian who, in 1854, established a farm about 3 miles west of present-day Bellevue City Hall. His arrival marked the beginning of more permanent settlement in the area. Bellevue's formal establishment came in 1884, spurred by the arrival of the Florida Railway and Navigation Company Railroad in 1882. This development led to the creation of the Marion Land and Improvement Company, a group focused on promoting and selling land around Lake Lillian. The name, Bellevue, derived from the French words, belle, beautiful, and view, view, was chosen to highlight the area's scenic vistas, though a popular but largely debunked story attributes it to a founder's daughter named Belle. By 1886, the Marion Land and Improvement Company published a booklet referring to the pond as Lake Lillian, possibly named after the wife of one of the company's founders, though the exact origin remains unclear. The city officially incorporated on May 8, 1885, and a post office was established in 1883, signaling its growing importance. Early settlers, many of whom were New Englanders, brought with them strict sanitary regulations and a prohibition on alcohol, embedding these rules into the original deed restrictions. The Concord stage line used Lake Lillian as a watering stop from 1851 to 1882, connecting Jacksonville to Tampa along what is now US 301, further tying Bellevue to regional travel networks. Economically, Bellevue thrived on agriculture and industry in its early years. Citrus production boomed, with the area yielding over 250,000 bushels annually until devastating freezes in the late 1890s forced many growers out of business. Turpentine distilling also became a significant industry, with landowners leasing pine forests to operators extracting naval stores in the early 20th century. By the 1920s, Polish immigrants from Michigan established large poultry farms, and in the 1930s and 1940s, cattle ranching grew as tick-borne diseases were controlled and open-range laws ended in 1949. Bellevue's location along early travel routes, like the Dixie Highway, developed between 1915 and 1927, now parts of US 27, 301, and 441, made it a stop for tin can tourists heading south. The town's infrastructure evolved with these travelers, though early roads were rudimentary, maintained by prisoner chain gangs using lime rock and clay. Over time, Bellevue grew into a community of 5,413 residents by the 2020 census, up from 4,492 in 2010, maintaining its motto, City with Small-Town Charm. Lake Lillian remains a focal point, hosting events like Light Up Lake Lillian in December and Trunk or Treat in October, reflecting the city's blend of history and community spirit. Today, Bellevue sits at the crossroads of U.S. routes 27, 301, and 441, connecting it to Ocala, 10 miles northwest, Leesburg, 22 miles southeast, and Wildwood, 13 miles south, while preserving its historical roots amid Florida's broader development.